Right, this is a game I haven't played before until now. Total Immersion Racing is a sort of sports car driving thing from 2002, which I picked up second hand the other day for the grand price of 50p. From the face of it, it seems quite generic, but let's give it a go and see how totally immersed I can get. There's 3 different categories you can compete in, basically slow, quick and zoomy. The GT cars are the souped up road cars and trundle round at the back. They serve as your starting point on the career mode. Do well in those and you'll get some offers from teams in the next class up, which is GTS. They're a bit faster and trickier to control compared to their baby brothers, but you still won't be challenging for the outright win in these. To do that you'll need a prototype, which is essentially the proper Le Mans style cars. They go like they're clappers, and as a result are the most fun to drive. There's an alright selection of cars, but not spectacular. You've got big names like BMW, Audi, Peugeot, and there's a McLaren in there as well. It's a similar story with the tracks. You've got the classics like Silverstone, Monza and the old Hockenheim, plus a bunch of made up ones too. But what makes this game a bit different is that all the AI drivers supposedly have their own intelligence. As it says on the box, you can see their anger, feel their wrath, suffer the egos. Basically it means you can piss them off. The pizza slice above their car changes colour depending on their mood. It starts off clear and gradually turns redder the more you crash into them or use them as a brake. The idea is that as they get angrier, their behaviour on track changes and they might start lunging down the inside or ram you back in an effort to retake their position. To be honest, I'm not sure how much of an effect it had. There were a couple of times where I felt the AI were getting a little bit more aggressive, but I probably wouldn't have noticed if I wasn't deliberately looking out for it. In fairness, most of the time they didn't need to try a do or die move on me, as I'd fly off the track and let them back through anyway. It's certainly an interesting idea which helped make this game stand out from the crowd. Maybe it was a bit more impressive back in 2002, but at the very least it's good fun trying to wind up the other drivers. I mentioned the career mode earlier. It's a simple format where you sign up for a team, drive their car for a bit, win some races and move up the ranks. You can set lap records, unlock new vehicles and tracks, all solid stuff. You even get some nice comments from your boss.
Hey, that win in the last race has put a smile on my face. You've made me one happy team manager.
Well, thanks there, Mr. Cheers, Bobby. Once you've won the title in the prototype class, well, you can keep going if you like, trying to unlock everything you can. I can't be bothered though, so let's have a look at the challenge mode. There's quite a lot to do here with different manufacturers and classes running their own mini championships. The first one you can do is 3 races with a field of identical Audi TTs. They're even the same colour. You work your way through these and unlock more cars and circuits as you go. Or you can just set up a single race and play around with the extensive list of settings, such as dry or wet, or day or evening. But not both at the same time, that would be crazy. All in all, I enjoy playing this, and for 50p I certainly can't complain too much. There's enough different challenges, cars and tracks to keep you entertained for a little while, and I had some pretty fun races with the AI. I don't think the driver's dramatic mood swings made much of an impact, but fair play to the developers for trying something different. If you can find a copy of this for 50p, it's worth picking up.
Great driving! You've won the race!